Hey everybody. So today's skill, we're going to do an EMOM every minute on the minute for 10 minutes. On the odd minutes, we're going to do a ground to overhead. On the even minutes, we're going to do the tuck crunch. It's 10 ground to overheads and 20 tuck crunches. So minutes 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9, you have the full minute to get your 10 ground to overheads in. If you finish it quickly, you wait till minute 2 starts before you start your 20 tuck crunches, and same thing. If you get them done quickly, you have that time to rest. So let's take a look at the movements. The ground to overhead, you can use any object. So you got to get creative here. Find something in your house that's a nice weight that you want to put from the floor to over your head. 10 times within a minute. It could be kind of heavy. You have plenty of time to get those 10 reps in. Here I'm using a medicine ball, which is looks like it's 20 pounds, but it doesn't really matter what the weight is. It just matters that you're getting it from ground to overhead, something you're comfortable with. So you'll see when I'm starting, the object starts on the floor. That's the ground. Your eyes are forward, chest is up. Don't lean over. Don't bring your butt way up in the air. Keep your back relatively straight. And you're going to use your legs as you come up and drive that object over your head. Your elbows are locked, extended, and head pushed forward so that your object is over the middle of your body when you're finished. Each rep starts on the floor, each rep finishes over your head. The tuck crunch, we start on the floor, shoulders on the floor, feet on the floor, legs long, then you come up clamshell style to the middle so your knees come up to your chest. Get your chest up faster than your knees or before your knees if you're having trouble getting your chest up. Sometimes getting your knees up too fast prohibits the chest from coming up. And that's your tuck crunch. So we start on the floor, we finish at the closed position up at the top, knees to chest, or as close as you can get. And then that's our EMOM, every minute on the minute. Odd minutes, one movement, even minutes, the other movement. Let's take a look at the workout. We just have the blue or the black today. In the blue, it's 3, 4, 3 for the rep count. In the black, it's 5, 6, 7. So 3 air squats, 4 split jumps, and 3 bench dips. Or in the black, 5, 6, and 7. So let's take a look at those movements. We're going to do 3 air squats, or 5 air squats. So butt back and down, hip crease goes below the top of the kneecap, and then stand all the way back up. You want your feet about shoulder width apart, toes pointed out. Once again, you want that full depth, so don't give me a half rep, don't give yourself a half rep. Get your butt all the way down below your knees if you're capable, and stand all the way back up to get full knee and hip extension. Eyes forward, chest up the whole time. That's your air squat. The next movement is the split jump. Each leg is 1 rep. So starting standing position, you're going to jump into a lunge. You don't slam your knee to the floor, but you do kiss that back knee to the floor. That's your standard. That knee does need to touch the floor. Try not to get your front knee way out in front of your toe. You want a relatively perpendicular shin to the floor. And you can jump from movement to movement, from leg to leg, or jump back to the middle and then jump to the next position. Or if you really can't do the jump at all, you can do a reverse lunge. And the reverse lunge, we're standing, stepping back, touching that back knee to the floor, and then stepping back to the position we started in. The bench dip. This can be a box, a bench, a chair, a table, whatever you have there. But get into this position with your elbows straight. You're going to drop down so you get your upper arms parallel to the floor. You don't really want to go much lower than parallel. Some of us have the flexibility, mobility to pull that off without injury, but to be on the safe side, let's get to a parallel position and then press all the way back to extension. If you can't do this with your legs way out in front of you like I started there, then bend your knees and flatten your feet there. Scale it to that position. Makes it a little bit easier. And same standard, up and down. What we're doing here is 25 rounds for time. So you're going to time yourself, see how long this takes you, but you're going to do this 25 times. So definitely keep track of what you're doing so you don't lose track of your rounds. They should go by quickly, but obviously they'll get harder and harder as we go, especially the bench dips for most of us. And that's our workout. If you have any questions on it, let me know. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow.